2019 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter First Drive Review. Boxy and pretty. Mercedes-Benz introduces a new version of Sprinter, a German automobile worker utility van. The 2019 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter represents a total reboot, both inside and outside, with special attention being given to adding security features and technological improvements that are typically unrelated to the van world, the van of the square tasks. And although it is highly unlikely that Sprinter customers are so concerned about design and added bonuses that the latest models also look pretty good, well, at least in the world of this car. The narrower cab, slimmer lights and LED exterior lighting are available, adding a touch of class to the Sprinter. Make no mistake, this is not AMG GT in terms of exterior designs that come. But, believe it or not, during our test drive in Holland, which took us between Amsterdam and Rotterdam, Sprinter got over a few thumbs and nodded approval. Indeed, they are all from dudes that carry supplies of pipes or gardening equipment, but that's the target market here, my friends. It also explains why the Mercedes pulls us, even the intended ones, across the Atlantic to drive a simple van. Sprinter is a global machine, with more than 3 million sold worldwide since it was first sold in 1995. This is officially a third-generation Sprinter, and this leads to a variety of technological and security innovations, along with more customizable cabins and infotainment systems much more in tune with some real Mercedes luxury vehicles. In the range-topping model, which is quite a lot during our drive, the dash is dominated by a 7.0 or 10.3 inch touchscreen. This widescreen stands upright from the dashboard and is easily accessible for either the driver or the front passenger. This infotainment system handles everything from radio and navigation functions to various voice commands that work with the Mercedes-Benz user experience, MBUX, for short. Ironically, this system proved reluctant to cooperate with non-native English speakers, as evidenced during demonstrations by Mercedes-Benz engineers, before being released into the streets of the Netherlands. It's fair to say some fine-tuning of the system is needed ahead of Sprinter's sales date later this year, which becomes very clear every time MBUX will be "How can I help you?" voicemail issued whenever the word Mercedes is pronounced in the cab. Have you ever been driving a car and had to whisper the manufacturer's name when he was behind the wheel? That's kind of creepy. Other interior technologies are much less daunting. Fortunately, there are several USB outlets available on board, Wi-Fi, 12 volt and 115 volt outlets, and compatibility with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And do not worry, despite all the additional points of technology and useful, there are still plenty of cup holders for XL-sized drinks. For fleet buyers, the available Mercedes Pro Connect system allows careful tracking of any Sprinter, which includes everything from fluid level monitoring and tire pressure to geolocation and to see if the window might be left open. We place an application-based system to test by opening and closing windows or leaving the van unlocked, to see how long each change is required to register. The answer: it's very fast and really cool. Indeed, the same cannot be said when it comes to straight line acceleration. We tested both models, both diesel and rear wheel drive. The first is a 401 314 model, a cargo van finished in Jupiter red paint and powered by 161 horsepower, a 2.1 liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder coupled to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Later in the day, we tried 401 319 equipped with passenger duty, complete with 3 rows of seats behind the front occupants. This high passenger carrier is motivated by a larger 188 HP 3.0 liter V6 turbo diesel, mated to a 7-speed gearbox. The vans easily follow the traffic and behave well during extended drives, with only a small amount of diesel noise in the background. Then again, fast merging and passing maneuver requires a lot of use of the gas pedal. It is better to rest and relax while understanding that life on the middle or right lane of a multi-lane highway is the best place to be. Perhaps the inspiration of the Zen-like Sprinter explains why Mercedes made the front seat so comfortable. Exact pricing and trim specification will be revealed closer to the Sprinter's on sale date later this year. An electric-powered version, called the e-Sprinter, is also set to join the US lineup at some point, most likely toward the latter half of 2019.